But I knew she was pregnant, she was at home, but I knew that in 8 months, so in November, Alessia would be born. At birth, juggling work, the railway worker, and caring for the newborn, I couldn't find time for the books. Let's be honest, the baby wakes up at night, needs milk and comfort. Perhaps I would have had to go back to work after 2 or 3 months, despite wanting to stay home longer. We would have returned to this infernal routine, okay? Where I risked being enveloped by this continuous search for excuses because I can't make books for this reason. I can't publish. I don't have time. I can't do it, etc., etc. Obviously, the guys had to sacrifice very little. I trained every day, did CrossFit, and couldn't be everywhere either. I lacked ubiquity, all right? I was a railway worker, did shifts, and worked with a computer behind me. I no longer went to dinner with my colleagues. I brought myself to the computer. I opened this MacBook Air, a blessing to this computer, which I still have. But my daughter Fiamma used it recently. Going to dinner, had rice with tuna, and was with computer, formatting books, organizing, doing briefs, covers, fixing, seeing, searching for keywords in Milan station waiting room. Okay? Why did I do Verona, Milan Centrale, Verona? 2-hour stop at Milan Central with the computer. No longer ate with colleagues at Chinese restaurant near the station. Okay? I was with the computer. I was coming home. One late evening, 2 o'clock at night, computer. I stopped going to CrossFit in the morning before work. I couldn't handle it anymore. Obviously. I gave up something I enjoyed and, sometimes you have to make choices. Here we go back to what I was saying before. You are the ones who choose what to do. CrossFit cost me 80, 90 euros per month. 90 euros a month, you put something extra, you launch a book. Okay. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? Are you getting it? The chalet was a legend. We ate pizza until late at night. Pizza was eaten until late. Good evening. Okay, until late at night. And guys, how many cases of food poisoning does the chalet have? Greetings to friends of the chalet. No, of feathers we left at chalet. Good times, okay? So you must select a location, otherwise it turns into, oh no, but I cannot because I have CrossFit. I cannot because this year I have to go to Gallipoli, correct? Being cool, I tanned you, but we'll return because after Gallipoli I need to work and push and then we complain, all right? Tough life, can't make it, going to restaurant, fact is priceless. Going to restaurant without looking at price, what a life. Today for me it's trivial, but I remember times in the past, we're not talking about 20 years ago, 5-6 years ago, we used to go eat at this restaurant where they cook very good coffee between Desenzano and Padenghe. Guys, I was telling them, guys, don't take the dessert. I was telling Mary, the little one, who was smaller, the big one, who was small, guys, margarita pizza at most for the little girl, the stuffed one that we give her, not us margarita water Coke. Okay, we can't afford it. It costs too much. Okay, today, let's forget everything. A whole other world, okay? But you must not forget. So take these situations if you have them. Even though I was poor, I wasn't below the poverty line, but guys, there are expenses. A baby arrived, and I already had diapers, milk, Inidina 212, etc. in mind. They were quite expensive, and the cost of these items added up significantly. I already knew what you were planning. I was 8 months old. I had to hammer. There weren't any. There were no alternatives. I had to succeed no matter what. Find your reason to make it because that's the key if you have to do it alone. Otherwise, today you're lucky because of WePub. Yuri doesn't need to spend nights searching for keywords. No, Yuri has to bring his computer, but I wish I had such an opportunity. Expert people who do all the material for me. But do you know how much money I've spent just to have the books written? I took out a loan of $10,000 with Fineco, okay? Don't you believe it? I have it on Fineco app, can show you it. €10,000 with Fineco, and €5,000 was lent to me by Emery. €15,000 for you to leave. Guys, it's a business activity. I'm not saying you have to start with €15,000, guys. Fish still do not undergo any changes. They do not engage in any exchange on the waters. Is that okay? The person who tells you these things is deceiving you. They are mocking you. They have additional instructors in this specific area. They minimize its importance for you with a sum of €100